Oh, shine we will indeed. Man, and you know who else is shine is gonna be Iceberg. He's playing a freaking ABBA, Trent.
Yeah.
Against Batrider, why not?
And not one we get to see too often coming out of the mid lane. We've had some safe lane ABBA a little bit this patch and the last one, but mid. So yeah, as the panel mentioned, very similar to the idea that the Legion Commander had. And we'll see if Bat will have a good time, because we were kind of discussing how this hero's moved into a late ban in the drafts, but not picked all too often lately. So I think probably Nigma and Liquid, two of the better teams at utilizing this mid bat, especially with Quakefa and Weehaw, and also still threatening on the side lane. So I'm at least happy to see it come back. And well, we'll see if double counters is too much for the Batrider.
True enough. Yeah, already having that Venge available and ready to go. I actually thought that, like you said, it was going to be potentially a Batrider in the off lane, and just maybe try and either put the pressure on or set themselves up for the Viper in the mid lane or what have you. But instead it's MC playing that Viper, which is sort of, as you mentioned the other day, been a bit of an increase there. But I think that the thing to me that this game really tells me is just how much Drow Venge is just a staple that doesn't need anything else. It just needs heroes that allows it to be Drow Venge, and when that happens, you win games. At least that's how NAVI feel about it.
Yeah, it's like Slide RPA, right? Yeah. It's like its own little isolated block of this is good. Let us put this in our draft, and it will be good, pretty much no matter what else goes on.
And general, he played this Mars last game as well. I've seen him play this hero so many times, and it feels like he often has standout performances. Last game was tough playing against the OD, but gonna try and redeem himself a little bit here, playing with Roger on the Phoenix, and it looks like they're gonna be a trade-off with Nigma gonna get 2 and NAVI 2.
Yeah, Miracle didn't want to rip the spin or anything there. Didn't see the spacing for it, so gonna have to give it up.
Yep. So things to watch for. It feels to me like mid is just gonna be a snore fest with a bunch of aphotic shields taken off the sticky.
Yeah, it starts at a 12-second cooldown as well, so it's not really a big concern. It's a little bit of a waiting game with the Firefly, but for the most part, it should go relatively okay for the ABBA, I would assume.
Not this time.
Obviously not a match we've seen all too often. It's going to be frustrating at first for Weehaw, I'm sure, just because it's a melee hero, and he's going to have the Quelling Blade, and you're trying to right-click through it, but it's not like he's going to be removing the stacks off the creeps, right? I mean, you can see, Weehaw's got 6 stacks on some of these already. I think he missed that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, and also playing with this magic stick in the lane, Iceberg gets 4 stacks up on him. Doesn't really have to worry that much. Then immediately takes it all off again, and it's ready to go for round number 3.
Weehaw's, he's getting the value in right now, right? There's 10 stacks, so he's just spamming everything. It's like, aha. But now it's popped already from Iceberg. I'm gonna try and not just watch mid the whole time. I'll try, but I mean, it feels a lot like last game where mid's gonna be the most interesting one.
Yeah, I think the thing about it though is I wonder how interesting it would be if we saw this matchup play out 10 times, but because it's one of those matchups you never see, that inherently makes it there's a lot of things that could happen, a lot of weird stuff that could go on. As the Orb of Venom kind of chase down here onto Miracle down bottom, lots of pressure onto V-Tune as well. But both of the carries, after being pressured a little bit, will be able to survive engagement. If Miracle keeps the healing ward back behind the tower, they heal up Kuro and himself a little bit. On bottom, V-Tune has to use the salve.
Yeah, there were, as the panel pointed out, a lot of flexibilities still remaining in the Nigma draft as they're entering their final picks, and one of those things that was left was a potential position 4 hero like an Earth Spirit or a Tiny-esque hero to try and utilize with this Viper, right? Because we've seen that a lot lately, to really try and bully the lane. And they wind up with the Lena, who of course is one of the most suppressive 4s that there is anyway. Maybe she's not going to be that same tank ability presence in the mid game, but I think a big goal for them should be trying to slow down this Drow's laning stage, right? And try and make that recovery a bit more difficult as she hits level 6 and heads to the jungle.
Back to the tower for General. That will ensure he's able to live through it while the lane.
Look how far they pushed V-Tune back.
Yeah, it's a pretty big problem. Back under the tower, and GH still wanting to chase here. And able to just head out the other side of the trees. But another salve going to be used. GH going to throw out the stun on to always want to fly, having to make the choice. Do I want to go for creeps? Do I want to try and save my support?
Oh my god, GH! He's trying to die?
I mean, he doesn't care. The tower will eventually now switch back over to him, and he is in some trouble. And yeah, it looks like eventually going to be brought down. Saving the kill for V-Tune. First blood.
First blood.
Well, Kuro dies up
Point
top
well
afterwards. And now
taken.
Roger, maybe in a little bit of trouble himself, does go for the Fairy Fire, living through it. General doesn't have another spear, but they have the chase down and the body blocked. Absolutely clutch by General here. Needs a couple more touches, but there is going to be the healing ward laid down. A lot of value out of that early.
I legit think GH was just trying to die.
Okay.
To courier stuff back. And I mean, I'm sure he was really hoping he would trade it with the Drow, but he knew one way or another that he was going to die when he started that dive under that tower. Because there was no escape plan there. And he had no mangoes or anything. And he's just like fully going under. It's like a Skywrath mage suicide plan, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that is one sort of thing. There's like no more regen in this bottom lane now. Just one tango for Always Want to Fly. They do have a couple couriers coming out though.
And you saw him blocking the camp there on the pole. Make sure there's not a double stack for trying to salvage this lane a little bit for themselves. Now they're really hungry for a kill because they have that urn too, right?
True. Making all the difference in the world. As take some more right clicks here. They do have a salve just run out on Always Want to Fly. It's going to need to be another bit of net worth buried into V-Tune. Mid lane, you can see that battle still raging back and forth. Hasn't really been that much of a change. Both heroes getting close to the level 6s. I think it just makes everything more difficult to kill people, but that's fine.
I mean, we're talking about all this pressure on V2 and he's like running circles around his tower, but he got that first blood and he's second on the net worth chart, only behind that Abba. So life is good as GH tries to turn the damage back on Always Want to Fly.
Control. Lots of damage. Down bottom, he's dead. They get the kill.
Oh, the minus armor. Oh.
Down, also gonna get that kill.
Now go for the bounties. Oh no, Weeha's already here.
You gotta get the hell out of here. It's dangerous with the Bat Rider.
Tower is under attack.
And he has the flame break. Uh-oh. That ward seals his fate.
Back. And that should be enough here, as there isn't any way to get anybody into position to save it. So, well, a couple more turnarounds. Weeha, here's a couple
I'll have to
quick
do better
kills.
than that. I'll have to do better than that.
Oh, well, up top here, General wraps around. Kills the healing ward and TP's back in the tower. What a boss.
Down bottom, Always Want to Fly is going to die again. Just TP'd back in and gets demolished. Mind Control and Weeha, who look very similar, by the way. These
They really do, actually. Oh, man, this is tactical.
Over the game, why not? Oh, he just got the deny there with the illusion. Nice.
This is why they had to add those little hero icons.
Oh my god, they're going to force the TP afterwards. Oh, and he's gonna cancel it. Weeha! Oh no! He's just gonna die.
Team?
Dude, he canceled this TP mid because he's like, I don't want to really go down there, but you need me. And then Weeha's like, you're not gonna finish that TP.
Yeah.
General gonna try and chase down Miracle here. Dude, that's 4 deaths down bottom in the space of just a couple of minutes here. It's my Miracle.
That's double walk of shame.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Spear. Oh?
Ah, Crow to South. He's good. All right, so Weeha ended up TPing all the way back home. And now he's made his way up top, gonna get a stack on. And maybe hoping to help out with that kill on Roger, but he's gonna limp his way back up to the high ground. Oh, Miracle's still chasing.
Got very low. Oh, Kuro! Oh, just
What? Did he double back?
He doubled back. He just caught him with the impetus. General, though, finds the bigger kill on a Miracle. Just soloed him. Not sticking around too long. I don't know, Trent. Crazy things are happening in this game.
Okay. I guess, I don't know if he must have spun in just for some, like, last hits or something.
Yeah, he was trying to go for it. Down bottom, Mind Control is going to be silenced. Dies now to Iceberg. The rarely seen level 7 Abba rotation. Kill the offlane Viper. You know, Weeha was able to make some good moves, but now Abba getting involved a little bit as well. You can see that 3 of the top 4 net worths all inhabited by the Radiant. Having a much better game this time around.
Look at Weeha's angle here in the mid.
Nice. Pushback's not going to be there quite in time. Bringing in a lot of heroes. General drops down the arena, tries to keep him alive. the Drow, Weehaw will also fall.
That's a 4x streak from Weehaw put on to General, who also has a streak of his own, 4-0-0, and has eclipsed the Drow and the Batrider to take second overall in the net worth. Treads, Illusion Rune, just farming up a camp like crazy right now. General wants to be a real force in this one, as Kuro perhaps getting another kill here, but the Chain Lightning has actually run out.
Hi, buddy. And there's the Nephotic Shield, although...
Yeah, he knows, though. Roger's not falling. Oh, Roger, not again.
Roger,
Radiant
no,
are
Roger,
scanning.
run away!
Keep you safe.
Hit with a shot,
Radiant's
but
top
that
tower
Nephotic
is
Shield.
under attack.
He does lose his regen from Tranquils, though, and there's going to be the Lightning used yet again, as General finds another kill on Mind Control down bottom, gonna also chase down Weehaw here. Everybody's super low, but always want to
Chill
fly,
out.
will survive. General is just a freaking bully.
Yeah, he's
Radiant
really utilizing his
structures are fortified.
his lane influence on the rest of the map right now, and this is bad news for Nigma right now. Like the game, it's only a
Radiant's
1k-ish
top
lead
tower is under
for
attack.
Na'Vi, but look at their heroes, and then you know how this Drow is going to accelerate because of the start that she has as she moves into the jungle, compared to someone like Miracle. Like maybe Miracle's going to get a little bit of that space, but like, can he? What does he have coming out? Anything? No, he's just sitting on phase, but it's like, what does he do? Does he just go straight Battle Fury? Does he go back for the Mask of Madness? I feel like either way, he's going to be in the jungle for a long while.
Yeah, this is one of those weird games with Juggernaut where it's like just sort of the naked Jug, you know, no extra sort of steroid to help boost him up at all. Swap in here. They're trying to take down Mind Control down bottom. And with V-Tune and General together, they managed to find another kill.
First, you have to.
On-
Meanwhile, they're pressuring Iceberg up top as well, and they get the Omni Slash off post ulti,
Gotta be careful trying to run away, and the chase down's gonna be enough.
and Roger, I think, just got Lagoona'd and lived.
Okay,
Dire's bottom tower.
let's
is
dive
under
out of
attack.
there.
Yeah, it seems Kuro couldn't get the GH rather, Kuro last game, couldn't get the finish this time with Alina. Oh, the steal of the stack though. Kuro making plays. Always on a flight's gonna stun up the bird and stop the cyclone. No,
Nice.
the stack.
Look at General.
Meanwhile,
Look at this
General.
right here. Yeah,
Kuro's busy microing this bird. He's gonna die for it. He's watching this bird battle with always on a fly. Ah, well, happens to the best of us.
That was well done.
Yeah.
He's gonna die to this bird. Surely not. Oh, trying to get the stack. They're interrupting the stack with the bird.
This is why Kuro died, because he's
Yeah.
doing this stuff.
I'd say it's worth it.
Like, I'm just like, yeah, lingering the birds. Like, all right, no bounty for them. Perfect. Oh, wait, boys are fine. I thought he was going to find it for a second there.
Get it?
Dire's
sweet
top
gold.
tower is under attack.
Well, in the meantime, while all this action is going on, Navi have decided to take the top tier 1 tower
Dire's structures
and
are
holding on to
fortified.
this area with Mars and
Dire's top
V-Tune.
tower
It's
is
pretty
under
hard to go and
attack.
contest. Iceberg is just sort of pressuring them mid and will pop ulti as he runs away. Down bottom also, trying to set up for a dive. Nigma hoping to make something happen here. Roger does have egg available.
Dire's top tower is under
Is
attack.
kind of a scary
Radiant's
thought.
bottom tower is under
It
attack.
only works if they have arena, though.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Otherwise,
has
I don't
fallen.
think he wants to pop it.
Hard into Jug too. Here, space for him. Say GP'd out. Nice hiding space by Roger.
It's just hoping they'll leave so he can push it out again.
Thanks.
Mid. Kuro.
I think this game gets like particularly hard for Nigma because of the build that MC
Radiant
feels forced to go with the urn into the mech. It means that they can only really be like responsive, so he's not going to have that Atos, right? So now it puts all of the pressure on the Blink Dagger from Weehaw, and he wants his Boots of Travel first, but the only catch they have is going to be Lasso. There's no like roaming Viper with Atos, and now look at Weehaw. He's so vulnerable going for these plays without a Blink. He's just annihilated by a swap.
really well played.
And now General has a Blink.
Yeah. He's had an amazing game. 6-0-3 so far on this Mars. When he has a good start, he knows what to do on this hero. And just
He has 1500 HP. What are they going to do when he jumps in right now?
They don't have any. Like, they need to Omni him, but like even Miracle doesn't have. Like he has a Perseverance right now. Roger. High five, buddy. You want to say hi?
Oh, it drops an egg on his head too? Now you gotta kill him. You can't let him get away with that. That's just disrespectful.
Roger's such a troll. That's amazing. He didn't even really do anything there, right? Like, he just used up the spirits, took a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Got tracked, whatever.
Miracle's sounding like Night Stalker right now. I get my hands on that bird. Claws. Damn it. I messed up the line.
It's okay.
That's life. Smoked up General with the Blink Dagger. Yo, shout out to Night Stalker. He'll come back. Yo, Ice Frog, next patch. Just a little bit of love.
I don't know. You've been asking for a lot of things of Ice Frog recently. I saw your Brewmaster.
Well, you might as
tweet.
well, I figure, you know. Might as well try.
You want to have the Earth Panda be able to use Meteor Hammer? Lost your
Look,
goddamn
all I'm
mind.
saying is it'd be kind of cool to stun with the Earth Panda, and then you could like use your Meteor Hammer, but then you could also be using your Cyclone Panda too, right?
Wow.
And then you could get like the fall down. So you'd be stunning one guy, and then you're channeling your Meteor Hammer on the other guy while you're cycling them, then dropping them into the Meteor Hammer. Like, you might be able to do like double hero Meteor Hammers.
Listen, I have trouble pressing all my buttons already on
Need
Brewmaster,
a
okay?
Drow.
Save some for the rest of us.
The worst part is I don't even think it would make him relevant
Dire's
still,
top tower
unless
is under
the
attack.
lanes change a lot. But General, he's on the run. No Blink Dagger to worry about, but that is a pretty fast Bat Rider. Oh, what a sidestep. That was like a whoa moment there.
Yeah,
It's
I
like a
that.
slow lobbing projectile.
Thought he was going up there. And this is just, again, classic Drow Venge, right?
Dire's middle tower
With a
is under
random
attack.
mid iceberg that's there to pressure the tower with him as well. Like, how do you begin to assault this? There isn't a way.
I want to see the attack speed when the curse is on.
Ding, 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 ding.
Dire's structures are
Oh my god, General just gets freaking Lacuna. Is he gonna die here?
All right, well, that's the answer, how to kill him.
All right, what are they doing? Navi just lost their damn mind. They're gonna lose everybody. Iceberg now afterwards pops ulti, tries to TP out, and we'll be able to make it happen. I guess losing
They
General
found
Venge.
V2.
He's also in trouble now. Getting healed back up, but it's not gonna be enough. Navi didn't even get the tower. Y'all are crazy.
Okay, you remember we talked about Viking and how they're like really stable and they, you know, they have leads and they just don't throw them? That's like the antithesis of that. It's like, we're sieging this tier 1. What? They glyphed? Better dive in between the two towers and go to their high ground.
Yeah. Well,
Like, they don't have an initiation on Nigma. They have a walking Bat Rider right now.
yeah, that type of thing can't happen. But it did. And here we are. GH now is going to be able to keep them off the tower with mind control nearby. And Beaton's like, all right, I'm done with you guys. I'm gonna go farm. Get big. Is a nice little stack here, trying to secure on a Weehaw, but a good sidestep by the
There's a little bit of trouble here. Always want Flies get the pincer.
Well done.
Look at the vision in there. Yeah, that is not safe. That is no longer your jungle.
You know, all this time though, it's still free farm for Miracle, who has finished off that Battle Fury and now is going back for the Yasha, trying to get in towards the Manta. So that, you know, the main downside I think to that dive was that it's sort of putting a little bit slower
Radiant's
timer on
bottom
this
tower is
pressure
under
coming from
attack.
Navi, and it's letting the Juggernaut get into his items.
Yeah, he has a longer period with more space, and they also gave up that big kill to the Bat Rider too from the Drow, so it's just gonna accelerate the blink. Like, at least they got one back on him, but still.
Dire's middle
Navi
God,
clean left
nice.
though.
denied.
Oh, okay. Well,
My
it's space, you know. At least they get some territory back. But yeah, that definitely hurts a little bit.
Weehaw, getting closer to that blink like you're talking about. Finds a Philosopher's Stone. Trouble.
I'd be popping that thing in right now. He just sends it right home. Not even for 200 gold. Because I don't have time for that.
So a little bit of space made back in, and Juggernaut starting to accelerate in his farm. They need to find a way, I think, on Navi now to try and, like, I guess, do you think about going Roche? Do you think about trying to take this tower since there's vision up there?
What's my game plan right now? What's my Drow building? Drow really wants Manta for sure. It would make the fights a lot easier. I'd like to just like
Radiant's
smoke with
bottom
arenas
tower
right now,
is
like
under
arena
attack.
and egg. I think into that Radiant territory would be pretty good. And then other than that, yeah, it's just Roche. So it's like, go get a kill inside that jungle that you have really well warded, and then take Roche.
Invisibility!
Seems like Nigma have a good read on what Navi know about their side of the map, though, right? They're just farming up Miracle on the Ancient side. Easy. And Roger's just hanging out with that bottom wave.
Trying to get in towards his levels as well. The world. They just found a grove,
Dire
though.
are scanning.
Pretty good. Drow's going to be able to pick that one up. Already has the Hurricane Pike completed. And it looks like Navi, at least at this point, is just sort of comfortable sitting pretty and waiting for that next tier of items. But I kind of agree with you. I would have loved to see them get a little bit more pressure on with this Blink Dagger on the Mars. And General, going to be found by Mind Control, immediately going to TP out. No Atos, as you mentioned, for the Viper. That is a free TP away.
Good call. Unfortunate for Nigma, they were moving so many additional heroes that way, but also there was some vision up there from Navi, so probably just had a good idea that he had the time to get the TP out of there. And then, of course, Iceborne just says, yeah, I'm tagging up. I can go right up in there. You know, he actually bought a Mascota, so you heard the panel say that, like, you know, I don't know how I feel about this Abba just because of the break, and I was thinking, like, oh, well, it should be okay because there's no, like, silences, right?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And then he made his own silence, so hopefully that doesn't get back to bite him.
Yeah,
Radiant
that'd be really bad.
structures are fortified.
See down bottom there, just a quick and easy Omni Slash onto the Phoenix. Payback for earlier. And they're actually going to be the first ones to claim a tier 2 tower here. And if they're not careful, they're going to lose the outpost afterwards.
Oh my god, that TP out though. V2 and Solid coming on the warden. Oh, Miracle! Oh, it's not enough! Is it enough?
God, he's so low, so they're not going to get the tier 2. And General kills GH on the other side. Mind Control taking down Always Want to Fly.
Gotcha!
Multiple engagements all across the map
Radiant's
here.
middle
Yeah, 3
tower
fights
is under
happening at
attack.
once.
Here at 28 kills here at just 20 minutes into this game. Very freeform and sort of like weird kills happening also. It feels like any hero, if they get caught out, is like sort of under threat of death.
It's just like, it's very skirmishy, right? It's not full on team fights or anything. Everyone's just trying to get their own piece somewhere on the map right now. I can't believe Mind Control actually made it to these Greaves. His game has been very weird. Right, from like this naked urn into like no more kills really, and then they started getting kills once the Batrider moved in, but then the fighting kind of stopped because he started going for the mech, and their lineup slowed down, and now they're losing Roche, but giving that pressure to Miracle in the bottom lane. I think Nigma probably know this is happening. They're sending in the creep, but considering Miracle just like taking a tower for free, they probably just felt like they couldn't really contest this.
In the meantime, instead, they get some pretty good pressure on the bottom tower where the illusions are pushing in with the catapult wave. That tier 2 is done. They take the outpost away from Navi, and in spite of losing the Roche, they have a 3,000 gold lead right now.
Now we have a very rarely seen interaction of the Abba Manta.
Okay.
So we've seen the one of the things about Shadow Demon is actually really good versus Abba because you can disrupt Abaddon, and then when the illusions will silence the Abba really quickly, right? Because the curse stacks from different units.
Right.
So when the Abba mantas, he can like super quickly silence people. And of course, when he's silencing, he's applying that debuff that's gonna let the Drow turn into a heavy machine gun.
Same time right now, they get the Manta done on Juggernaut, so he has an answer to the silence. That does come out in time, but they're looking for a swap play first and foremost. Jump in. Arena already down, catching on to this Batrider who just gets completely obliterated. And that was a smoke used by Nigma at the same time. They just got caught out before they were able to go.
And that's the scariest part about this Drow, and why you see it looks so broken in games, is that like if you can create the space around the hero for her to just stand there, she just blows people up, right? I mean, even if she didn't have the ability to pierce through armor the way she does, I'm pretty sure this hero would still be kind of busted.
So much damage.
Like it's like you get not only piercing, but then like 46 agi as well. It's crazy.
Already incredibly
Radiant's
strong one,
middle
and
tower
Roger
is under
nearby
attack.
scouts out Mind Control and Kuro. That Sentry Ward revealing, okay, Roger can't dive any further forward with that Invis rune. He has a Glimmer Cape done as well. Yeah, weird stuff going on in this game for sure. I wonder what the rest of Iceberg's game will be. You know?
Yeah, I feel like he's not sure either. He gives up a basher. Just kind of buy whatever, I suppose.
He does have an 80 damage talent, but usually you see that cooldown reduction. I wonder if he goes for the damage in this game.
I would assume so with a Mask of Madness. That's got to be part of his plan.
Yeah. Really interesting.
It would just let them roast like so much faster.
At some point, he also needs to go for a beat cape too. Like, one of the big issues you talked about is that silence with the break, and if Viper gets to 25, like, Abba is just kind of wrecked by that.
Yeah, they're definitely hoping we never get there. They get some decent talents of their own for sure, but I think Na'Vi are hoping to perhaps get a little bit more done in the meantime.
Dire's top tower
Currently,
is
Weeha's
under
waiting up for his
attack.
BKB. That's probably the next
Radiant's middle tower
big
has
power spike for
fallen.
Nigma, where their fights look a little bit easier. Like, he's already contending with the BKB, like the Magic Immunity swap outs from the Venge for the Jug, and then that'll really be like
Structures
the
are
only concern for
fortified.
Weeha. But since he has to worry about the
Dire's
lasso being
top
broken by the
tower
Venge anyway,
has
he might as well
fallen.
just like BKB and lasso the Venge.
Yeah.
And then she's just kind of dead, and then they can
Radiant's
collapse onto the
bottom
Drow.
tower is under
Well, I mean,
attack.
I guess Iceberg saved too, though.
That's true. I guess I just assume, like, Abba is weird to me. Like, he is a lasso save, but I don't really rate it to the same degree in like, team fights in the mid-game compared to Venge. Because,
Yeah.
like, Venge's positioning is going to allow her to be there for the Drow, whereas the Abba's positioning, it's unlikely that he's going to be able to be there, because he's going to be, like, in the front line, right?
Oh, and Weeha got them out, going to TP away. They should realize now. Did fire? Got it.
Oh, yeah, they're going to wait. That courier's chilling. Don't give up, boys on the fly. Believe in yourself.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bounty runes again, traded off to a piece, and yeah, they get the board there. Easy peasy. There's another one up on this high ground. See if that one is taken away as well.
There's a lot of heroes down here by VTune.
Yeah, this is scary.
Yeah, he
Realizes-
bails. He saw the Centaur. But yeah, that could have been an opportunity to get the Aegis taken out. But 30 seconds left, so V2 not going to risk anything.
Up top, mind control set up to cut the wave as well.
This is some vintage Nigma, right? This is TI7, baby.
Yeah, spots general. Hello, friend. How are you? Spear's gonna connect. It's so much damage. It's like he just doesn't stand a chance. Holy moly.
Yeah, it's way more from the Mars, though, still. I was kind of curious the comparison, but yeah, it's mostly the Mars getting it done. Well, a little bit of help there from the Abba. Abba takes a little bit of time to warm up, but then once the curse is there, it is crazy. And there's that bash. So yeah, we'll see if we have perma bashing Iceberg now. The big thing will be he can stick on Miracle during the fights, and so like post Omni Slash or something, if he's trying to spin to try and move through the engagements or to escape, we're gonna be looking for those lucky bashes, and that's the kind of stuff that can just really tick you off.
Well, and eventually get into the Abyssal Blade too, you know, and
Yeah.
then just keeping him stuck in place. It's a pretty neat game for it. Definitely not what you would fully expect. As always, want to fly. Scouts out Miracle, GH nearby as well.
Oh.
They don't want to commit a lot of heroes here, but they're bringing down General.
Oh, no.
afterwards.
He's got his off sentry combo, so he still feels safe. All right, they got him though.
This is great for him. Set it up. Miracle hiding. Wants to make the move. Stun is
Save the swap.
Oh. Trying to do it. They're right on top of this Drow. Swaps her out one time. Still has a swap afterwards. Swap out General. Not gonna do it. Oh! The Manta dodge, and now the TP out of there. Miracle Yule sceptered up though. Didn't have the spin. Can he escape though? I don't think so.
He's got another spin.
He's got it.
Oh my god, that Manta dodge saved him.
Miracle, the absolute cheat. Now they're gonna catch General as well. Nigma go from dodging away from death to taking down two. Iceberg. Okay, he shows up now.
Dire's
All right,
top
Miracle
tower
surely
is
can't get
under
away
attack.
from another one. He's just going to. They might even lose him as well. Iceberg's got to run away now. Chase down coming. Another impetus shot. Pops the ulti. He's taking so much damage. Navi has completely thrown this one away. That chance at a fight down bottom. They get out with Iceberg, but you can't be feeling confident after that series of events.
Oh, that got weird really fast. Yeah, I thought he was going to swap General back in too. I thought there might have been a play there, but Always Want to Fly just... he was probably just thinking like, all right, I'm just going to set you up for the easiest spear ever after with the arena, but it did not happen.
Sometimes you just get manta dodged.
Miracle's flex in this game. They had such a good start to this match, and now, despite being down 6 kills overall as the game's been progressing, they are starting to garner a bit of a lead. Trying to find a Weehaw up top, going to be unsuccessful. They chucked a wave to the north, but Weehaw's gone south, and even wants to mess around with this wave a bit, as he's going to cast that and then blink out to safety.
Crazy. Makes it happen. So much space created. Doing a ton of damage to the wave. It's not going to push naturally now, and they're going to get together and I think try and make a smoke play. Like, they have to sort of try and recover after these last couple minutes here.
We are still working on that BKB, but it's just about done, and this is the Aegis timing. So if the Aegis is instant, that could be very good for NAVI, because they want it before the BKB's out, but no, it is going to be about a 66% one theirs. It's a 2-minute roach spawn.
Drow did find a Paladin sword, but actually decides to leave that one off. It's going to be given over to somebody else, I think. Is going to finish off the butterfly, keeping the Grove Bow in the inventory.
Wow. That's a pretty nasty butterfly right now, though. She hits hard. 458 attack speed. And that's before you're applying the curse from Iceberg, too. Oh, he's so close to Abyssal, too. I guess relative for an Ab, I should say. Feels pretty damn close.
Tries to find Weehaw, is not going to be able to get him. I mean, this is the problem, really, though, is like actually getting
now they're smoking.
Yeah. Like, they're not able to stay on these targets right now. Okay, they take down that ward. There's still another one back behind, spotting V-Tune and Always Want to Fly. They're going to be able to secure that outpost. So both outposts.
That was nice.
Right before.
Yeah. Good timing. No one TP'd up top or anything to try and cast the top one. I guess they'd have to go from the mid-tier too, so.
I don't know.
That's a big XP swing.
Yeah. This game still feels like it's on a knife's edge, but are you kind of with me that it feels like Nigma might be pulling ahead a little bit soon?
I actually feel like this game still looks better for NAVI.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think especially once the Abyssal's out. Like, I think there's a lot of pressure on Miracle, and especially Weehaw, honestly. But he is the 10-second VKB. It's just they need these lassos to be good, and the swap is there. You know, she's level 14. Oh, there's that lasso, though.
And they get him. Bring down the Phoenix. Broken. Chased. Iceberg pushed back into it. Has to pop ulti here. He wants to live. Well, V-Tune trying to chase away. This is not the fight that they wanted it to start like this. And they're going to pop the ulti. Iceberg gets popped back out. Always Want to Fly. They drop down the arena. Broken yet again. So much damage coming out from all of them. They're going to lose another hero. Going to buy back on both. Can they do anything else left? Supernova is down. Tries to manta dodge that one. Not going to work. He gets demolished. Illusion Rune not going to help him. As Curl also gets brought down very low. Mind Control tries to bring down V-Tune, but just a quick TP away. And if the TP actually decides, let's just kill you. That's fine. General barely living through all of that.
On the worst case scenario, the Roche is now up. The buybacks will be completely worth it for them now.
Damn. Big plays for NAVI. And as before the Abyssal Blade, it just now gets brought out.
Did you see how fast that Batrider died? It took 1,088 Drow damage in 1 second.
Okay.
That is unreal.
That's fine. Sure.
That's okay.
It's going to opt to go actually back for the Paladin Sword afterwards for V-Tune. So Jug is big. Drow, if left to our own devices, is really hard to deal with, but it has the Swift Slash.
Swift Slash.
Swift Slash.
That's a toughie. Can't wait to hear you call that one in the middle of the team fight.
Swift Slash.
Swift Slash. Suffer and Succotash. He's got the Swift Slash. Weehaw.
I love that.
He's looking for Iceberg here. Actually, who's looking for who? I'm not sure. Considering there's an Abyssal there now, it kind of feels like Iceberg's got the lasso. He can lasso you into a silence. He can like force a potential BKB out of Weehaw on these moments now.
And even then, it might not be enough.
Yeah, it's true. Depending on the bash luck. Iceberg can just kill this tower, I'm pretty sure.
This Abba doesn't look bad, you know?
It's very niche because of the laning matchup and the way it can work out, but yeah, it's looked really good this game.
Dire's bottom tower
Like,
is under
now
attack.
has this orb of
Dire's
destruction.
structures are
The
fortified.
crap out of the tower, given all this attack. Freaking Drow has the solar crest on her. Bonus attack. It's
Dire's
silly.
bottom tower has fallen.
It's so silly.
652 attack speed.
Radiant's middle tower is under
What
attack.
in the Sam hell?
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, if you get
is
these
under
curses
attack.
on them and the solar crest going, B2
Radiant
just
structures are
absolutely
fortified.
eats
Dire's
them.
bottom
They're
tower
gonna lose
has
the tier 3 if they don't
Look
get
at
back.
these towers.
Radiant's top
They're
tower
just
is under
gone.
attack.
Guys,
-4 is the final
Radiant's top
armor.
It's dead.
The tower. Yeah, they don't have an answer. They don't, you can't get it quickly enough. They're gonna pop the clips now. Oh, we have to pop the ulti manually.
that was close.
That was really close. And they're gonna back out. They just took 3 towers in like less than a minute almost. That third one is now 600 HP.
And they're trying to put up some speedrun stats, I think, after this game.
Dire are scanning.
Not gonna be able to finish off the entire lane though, so I don't think that's gonna finish the category.
Radiant's
Smoke
top
out there
tower
from
is
Nigma.
under
They're going for the
attack.
long wrap around here. They're saying, okay, they're gonna back to farm somewhere here. That appears to be the play from Weehaw. They have a gem.
Out.
They do not.
Where are you going?
Scouted this vision. Oh, and they're just walking up high ground again.
Travis Curry.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, B2 up front and
Dire's
center. Oh,
bottom
good
tower
positioning
has
by Always Want to Fly here. And General hiding off to the side. Who do they go on? Blink
Oh,
back.
V2 wants it. He's trying to finish it.
Oh, this
Oh, a few more hits.
it would have been enough.
No, he wants it.
Iceberg going in, gives it a couple quick punches. And look at this, look at the damage on the curl.
He's like, man, I should hit the heroes.
Afterwards, look at the freaking damage coming out. They're going to pop the Swift Flash. Tries to run. They're going to be able to. They take the melee Rex and just don't lose anything for it. They need a silence on somebody. He has Mindbreaker on Jug. That has to be the way that they do it. Mindbreaker with the break going on Iceberg.
Catch him off guard. Except
Yeah.
then he could still abyssal his way out.
That's true. Well, yeah, that's true.
Big brain plays.
Missile used, already in. B2 and walking forward 2 says, come deal with me. That was a very, very dead Bat Rider. So quickly mind control. Just
Okay, they don't
barely
even know.
alive.
They don't even know they're killing him. I don't think he's like walking away from illusions and almost dying.
All right, Drow is silly. Drow is so silly.
Sneak attack.
It's I always bring up like the old J-Storm roster when I see these lineups, but it's this idea of like double offlaners and then just some insane one, because that's how they always used to play when Moo went to the carry.
Yeah.
They would just, every once in a while, they just pull out the double offlaner strat, and a lot of the games look like this.
Look at this. They're pressuring up top right now. General trying to find Weehaw, and ooh, not quite able to get him there. That Invis rune won't connect. But all of that was happening. Like V2's still just comfortable pushing this mid lane. DP moving in. Miracle there. Finds Iceberg. Puts that silence. And broken. Still back up by the Sunray. Runs on in. Abyssal Blade. Didn't stand a chance. GH just gets walloped. Now a 4,000 gold lead. Navi
Oh, another
looking
Yules.
real good. They're going to force out the BKB. Look at Weehaw just getting demolished here. They throw another spear. Not going to be super relevant. They have the Sunray coming out from the egg.
She's just marching at them.
They don't have an answer. V-Tune, if left to his own devices, is just going to end this game. And they really are struggling to find answers. Iceberg is that front line wall. Whoa! Oh, they got him! No, they get it! It's time!
He couldn't cheese.
Trying to get the hell out of there. Okay, now the lift up. V-Tune trying to run away. The good swap out. Always Want to Fly, going to fall. V-Tune needs to TP out of there. Trying to hide off behind some trees, trying to run away. They haven't found him. Needs to dodge away from the creep wave. Good positioning here, and do they find him? They spot him! Oh, they didn't get him, though.
Yeah, Yules was still on CD. Whew. Not even close. Look how fast it falls apart, though, once you lose that Abba. Got a little greedy going high ground without the ulti.
Classic Iceberg.
Classic. All right, well, poor timing, as that's the 37-minute mark, so the neutrals are coming out already. A couple of very nice ones here for Enigma. They got the Spell Prism and the Minotaur Horn.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, MC has the quiver. I actually didn't notice that one either. That is so nice versus the the butterfly. Might actually give them an option for some of this damage. I'm not sure if it's really made an impact so far.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Makes a big difference. Miracle gets the 1 Omni Slash duration. With the Spell Prism now down to 12 seconds on Swift Slash.
Okay. All right, he's got some strats going here. I like it.
Now, Panel was talking about the need to sort of have that, I don't know, target prioritization and ability to get on top of the Drow, and that's kind of the way that it's needed to work out for him. I guess the downside to this is it means he doesn't have that silence for the Abba anymore.
Yeah, true, but I mean, the odds of that working are pretty low anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Gross is like, I'm helping, plus 40 damage. Those talents don't feel very good at this point in the game.
I mean, if anything, it's just like a little bit faster farming for him or something like that, but it's not great.
I love Weeha's prioritization on the Keen Optic.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, it's really good for lasso, guys. Trust me.
I mean, even the Blink Dagger range, but I mean, nobody's got the Minotaur Horn actually on Nigma. Down in the mid lane, Miracle finds Always Want to Fly. Just a Swift Slash and not even need to use the spin.
Yeah, now with an Arcane Rune, it's 8.4 seconds. It's just throwing these things out like candy.
Abyssal Blade, Laguna Blade, everything used, needs to try and live through this one. Cheese is popped, didn't pop the ulti. Okay. Miracle still sitting there pretty with the healing word. Has he become the be-all end-all carry? I guess if he can get on the Drow, then the answer is yes.
If they can't make the wall around Drow, yes. Oh, there goes the Venge Illusion. They've got the aura now.
And
the buyback.
Pulls him back out. He's a fine. They drop down the supernova. Look at the damage on the mind control. Lita afterwards is going to fall. Miracle trying to get the hell out of here. Needs to be so careful. Flip Slash off cooldown in 1 second, but he can't get in range to the creeps up on the high ground. Will lose his life for it as Roche respawns yet again.
I don't remember the last time I've seen a hero like this without a rapier.
Yeah.
Also, it looks so sick with the Prince's Knife, just saying. With the projectile speed bonus.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. So they're going to buy back on the Viper, and they're pressuring it. It looks like they are going to stick around for this. Who gets the Aghanim's? Oh my god, does Drow get the Ags?
I think at this point we have to.
Somebody else that would be really good.
I mean, the Abba one is actually pretty legit, but it's not a lot of AoE damage. Oh, he's doing it. Okay.
He took it. Okay.
I mean, it's surprisingly good. I definitely was in the camp of thinking this was a bad Ags, but the more you see it, the more you can kind of appreciate just like what a crazy amount of healing it's giving out. The only downside, and the reason why I still don't like it that much, is that it only works during the ulti. And that can be a bit weird, because then if they have any single target pressure on the Abba, it kind of makes the ulti, or like the Ags component, kind of useless.
The other thing is that he didn't take the Mistcoil talent. So again, for anybody that doesn't know, Mistcoil is just thrown out for every 500 damage done to their allies. God,
actually, it's 525 damage.
Get out of here, Trent. Approximations. Got another cheese here on Iceberg. The buildings just, they don't live. They're not things that are actually alive. Abyssal's in, finds the Viper. Just, again, the right clicks coming in from Drow. Anybody that gets too close is just going to die. Weeha needs to find a way to jump on him, but with Venge behind, you have to take down Iceberg first. Can't afford to go on anybody else. Repair
They're just lurking.
Trying to live. Pops his ulti, gonna be pulled back in deeper. Not that much damage done to him, but well, he doesn't have the cheese anymore either.
Buildings.
Good bit of damage. Swap him out. Okay, there's a chance now. Supernova afterwards, though. Bush Flash on. Always Want to Fly. Does clear a little bit too early. It was actually the
timing.
Now they catch him. They're gonna kill him. Miracle trying to run, but to no avail. He is dead. 2 minutes. Navi are gonna tie this game up 1-1.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Whew, that was an absolutely brutal Drow lineup. That was probably the best Drow lineup I've seen so far this tournament. At least to the point where it made the